and if I can't hear myself well.
If you heard us, that's part of the show.
That's part of the show. All right, let's do it.
It's part of the brand. All right, we're ready to start. There is a new drop for the open. Are we ready for this?
Boom. I'm born ready.
Ah, yeah. We taking it back old school with this beat. Here we go. Get ready, get ready. I remember being a kid playing ball in the yard. I thought it was great, man, gonna go real far. Told my mom I'm making the NFL, right? She said, "Aw, son, you're too little and too white." Oh man, my dreams were crushed, you see. And then I thought I might as well try fantasy. It's kinda like football if football were math, and not really fun and kinda well just sad. And that brings us to the show you are about to see. We promise lots of laughs and genuine buffoonery. So sit back, relax, turn that frown upside down, cause fool, you in the lounge.
Hey.
Oh, man.
Way to go, man. I love that. Play it again.
I need to get that on my phone, bro.
Some of my best work.
Buffoonery rhymed. I never knew that had a rhyming word.
That is amazing. If that intro is any indication to how this season is going to go,
no, gentlemen, it's not going to.
Yeah, we peaked. We peaked.
All right, good night, everybody.
5 seconds in, we're done. Sorry, we're out. Man, well, ladies and gentlemen, really just gentlemen, welcome in to Season 3 of the League of Leagues show. We actually have a new name that I cannot pronounce. Loquacious Life Lounge League of Leagues. This is the lounge, or the show is the lounge?
This is the Loquacious Life Lounge.
This is the lounge
for the League of Leagues. Me and Patrick talked about how he needed to have "for the" in the logo, and he's refused.
Made
to put
it too
in
messy.
There.
Made it way too messy.
LLL.
It looks good though.
It does look good.
The L's are the seams
of the football.
Yeah,
it's nice spiral going.
It is really well done. Man, that's a lot of hard work. I appreciate that. I do.
He did it in seconds.
Now,
I did. I really did.
You know,
anyway.
You listeners out there may be asking yourself, why did you change the name of the show? You had a good thing going, and you know what? You're right. We did have a good thing going.
Good.
It was so good that a lot of other people used very similar language, and it basically prevented us from being able to be found.
Specifically, League of Legends apparently is a popular
it is a
podcast
very
name.
popular video game.
Very
varies our friends from seeing our League of Leagues podcast. So
that's right. So some of you emailed in and were like, "Hey, I can't find our show. I would love to listen to it. I'm in the league and can't find it on iTunes. This is a problem." And so we were like, you know what? We'll figure out some way to make it a little bit more findable. So I surrendered the naming rights to the two of you gentlemen.
Yeah.
And this is what you came up with.
That's right.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll change it next year.
That's right. We'll do it again. We'll change it again. Man, it is good to be back, boys. As a reminder to everybody, this is the show offering you the freshest takes on our leagues from the voices that matter the most, our own.
I was a little clunky on that.
That's all right.
That pro presenter. Sorry, this is a hard job. I don't know if you know doing pro presenters.
Pushing the button is a difficult task.
Not easy.
It's a really difficult task. Man, it is good to be back. I have loved every moment of our setup up to this point. Like we've been in the studio or in the bungalow, the lounge, whatever it's called now.
It's the
lounge.
Yeah.
We've been in here for about 30 minutes or so, kind of tinkering around. It feels really good to be back, guys. I don't know. How was your off season? Was it good?
Great. Never been better.
Off season?
Yeah, man. Oh, you've been.
You know about normal life?
I guess it was all right.
Well, the off season. Yeah, normal life, whatever. I mean, all right. So the pandemic happened. That's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys doing okay?
I mean, I am contagion free.
I'll be honest.
That's what you're asking.
Driving in tonight, I was singing in my head. It's beginning to look a lot like football
really is,
because I'm so excited about what's to come.
Yeah.
And I've been, watching baseball, trying to soak up as much NBA, but nothing beats the start of football season. I'm so excited. So it's never been better.
It's going to be a weird start, though.
It is going to be weird, man. I have been particularly pumped for this season. A different kind of pumped. Mostly for this year, it's been, I don't know what's going to happen. Everything feels so different. I'm with you, though. I'm loving the NBA. I think the NBA is doing it great right now. But I'm like, what's going to happen with the NFL? We're going to have a fantasy season. I know everybody's
I didn't want to go
that.
down that route because you're right. It may not happen. There may be some complications during the season, outbreaks, but I'm just going to go ahead and think.
No, I believe.
This is a full season as
we're going to get a season.
Expect. So.
We're going to get a season. I think it's just going to look incredibly different than it's ever looked before. But that's exciting to me. I'm excited for it.
Not just excited about football, but also I'm excited about fantasy football. Like, I love this league. I love the format. I love that we added 5 new teams.
Oh, yeah.
So now we have 12 in Tier 1, 12 in Tier 2.
Yeah.
I love relegation. I love promotion. I mean, I am so excited about this year. It could come for anybody.
Yeah.
Former champions.
Yeah.
It could come for anybody.
Anybody.
Me or you.
I know.
Patrick, you could get promoted.
You could get promoted.
I
this
don't
year.
care.
For those of you who might have randomly stumbled in because you were looking up Loquacious on your iTunes, whatever, dude, for those of you who are just joining us who have no idea what this is, and you're like, League of Leagues, Loquacious, Life Lounge, Fantasy Football, what the heck is happening here? I want to bring you in a little bit. So you might be asking yourself the question, what is a League of Leagues? What is this whole deal? The short answer is it is a new way to do fantasy football that we experimented with last year, where basically it works a lot like European-style football across the pond, if I may. It is a multi-year, multi-tiered fantasy football league system where the bottom teams from the top league every year get relegated to the bottom league, and the top teams from the bottom league get promoted to the big boys. Last year was our inaugural year of doing fantasy football this way, and it was awesome. I enjoyed it so much. I mean, Coker, we know you.
Just
you might disagree.
These were the relegation and promotion. Actually, this is not a good graph. Tier 1, the results were these were the people that got demoted.
Yep.
And from Tier 2, these are the people that got promoted. So that is how it worked last year.
Patrick, I don't know why you were so discouraged because we called it at the beginning.
Yeah, but you also gave me the best draft. There's that.
Did I really?
Mm-hmm.
He had a good team.
I do remember you having a good team. I will say I don't remember your team from last year.
I don't either. A lot of them just didn't play. They're like, we're not playing this.
So we'll get to this. I've actually compiled the power rankings for the past 3 years on who the best and worst teams. And Patrick's at the bottom, unfortunately. But I realized the problem.
Like the bottom? Like the last place?
I realized the problem, though.
Yeah.
It was week 14 where Patrick had started multiple kickers consecutive weeks that were hurt.
It's too difficult. It's too much to keep.
But no, this is what he said. So where do I look to see that my players aren't playing? And I said, okay, this is the problem. You don't know where to look. I can fix this. Your team was good. You didn't know where to look, and we're going to solve this problem.
Was it a sleeper app issue?
I think it was a me issue more than anything else.
You didn't know.
Well, I'm happy to announce that this year we have finally put to rest the sleeper app. It will no longer be our platform of choice for the season. It will, however, be how we draft, because I am still of the opinion. Well, no, I mean, I'm still of the opinion that its drafting experience is second to none. It's a wonderful experience.
It's good.
But this year we will be shifting over to Old Faithful Yahoo.
Solid.
It's solid.
I'm sure you're going to complain about it, but it's solid.
I am not going to complain. I am happy to put the complaints to rest.
Ooh.
I'm over them. I'm done. I'm done hearing them. So I'm very happy for this.
What if I start complaining?
We will have a problem.
Okay. I won't do it.
I will flip this table. Oh, man. But actually, that's a really good segue because we have a lot of stuff to kind of cover. So this is our preseason show, for those of you who join us, where we're going to kind of cover everything getting into the season. Our game plan for this year, and this is very important to note, that we're not going to do a weekly show. We think that our takes will be better, that it'll be a little less arduous on our personal lives, as well as we'll just be able to provide a higher quality show, especially considering we're experimenting with this whole video product as well. If we limit the number of shows that we do, so we're moving to a quarterly system of sorts. We're going to do 7 shows this season. 7 shows. Chris, do you have those dates? Happen to pull up so people can know about what we're doing?
Of course. But not at the moment.
I have them pulled up, but not.
I have them in new things for this year. I don't want to.
Oh, yeah, let's get into that.
Wait, hang on. Before we get into it.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, so as always, for those of you who aren't familiar, we believe that this show is always better when the members of our league and those outside of it who are just picking up on things contribute to it. So we have a way for you to write in, to talk some trash, to ask some questions, to contribute whatever it is you really want to contribute to our shenanigans. And you can do so by emailing, oh boy, LL for the LL.
It's not that hard, Bailey.
Yeah.
LLL for the LL.
From Queens.
Okay?
LLL for the spelled out ll@gmail.com, or you can call, which is definitely the easier thing to do, 864-475-7576. We love to hear for you. We always put your stuff online on the air when we're on doing this thing.
Unless you say too many curse words, then we have
you
to
do get cut.
Have to edit you.
You do get cut, though. You might get bleeped. We used to have a song.
We don't edit.
We still do. We still have that.
edit.
We have that song.
Do we have that?
Yeah.
That's great. Love it. But anyway, we'd love to hear from you guys, especially under this new format. It's kind of anything goes right now. We're trying to figure this thing out as we go. We love adding new elements, video being one of them. So we'd love for you to contribute, help out, talk the trash, do your thing. But outside of that, let's get down into...
How about it? They should leave us a 5-star rating, and
That is a great decision.
so that our friends can find our podcast.
I agree.
5 stars right here.
Well, all of these cats already should have left 5 stars, so if you haven't, do so.
Gosh,
we need
The
it.
Rock. Look at The Rock.
That's brilliant.
He's amazing.
That's so good. All right, well, let's do this. Let's get down. We're changing up the weekly preview to the quarterly preview or the quarterly snapshot or something like that.
It's quarterly report.
Quarterly report. Let's go ahead and get into that because we're going to cover all the new stuff for this season.
Just so you know, the song is the same. So.
Each week, there is one thing we like to do. Just sit around, cause we ain't got much to lose. So gather your brother, your sister, your uncle, your auntie too. Tell them the story. Because it's time for the weekly preview.
So, would this be the recap instead?
Yeah.
Because we do have a weekly recap song.
It should have been the recap.
Recap.
Okay, well,
Quarterly
it's works
quarterly
for now.
report was the
It
weekly
works.
recap.
Okay.
Shaking off the rust, guys. That's all we're doing.
yeah.
Kicking the tires, getting everything.
This is the best we've ever
Load-
done.
it's not
Actually,
loaded
it does feel quite smooth. It does feel quite smooth. All right, so we have a lot of stuff to inform the league about tonight regarding what's coming up for this season. Some of these things you know, but we want to make sure that everybody has been thoroughly communicated to. And for those of you following along who aren't in the league, we got some new stuff up our sleeve for this season. The first thing that we wanted to bring you in on. So what we are trying to do is get a little bit more involvement and engagement across each of the tiers for our league. We want the guys in Tier 1 to care about what's happening in Tier 2. And we want the guys who are in Tier 2 to be caring about what's happening in Tier 1. So our solution to this conundrum is something we're calling the buddy
I
system.
love this idea.
I think it's great. Chris, you want to tell them about it?
No.
Come on.
All right. Later in the show, you're going to find out who, if you're a league mate of ours, who you are actually paired with. We got a little
That's great.
wheel of insanity that we're going to do, and I'm going to show the power ranking so you can be excited if you're paired with an
Delightful.
individual or disappointed. But
Delightful.
everybody's a great league mate, so don't worry about it. Buddy system. So the buddy system is it's one team from league Tier 1
Yep.
and one team from Tier 2 will be paired together. Each week, if your buddy wins, you get $2 extra fab dollars at free agency to use on the waiver wire.
Yep.
This allows you to be extra interested into what's happening in the corresponding league.
Yeah.
This is going to be an awesome thing to get to cheer for. Honestly, whoever I'm tiered with or paired with, I'm going to be helping them with the draft. I will
better
be
believe it.
cheering for them every single week, almost as much as I'm cheering for myself. So I'm
Yeah.
really excited about this idea. I think it's going to connect our two leagues. I really do feel like we have 24 people in the league right now. I really do feel that
Yeah,
way.
absolutely. I think it's going to be great. I can't wait. I am now invested in what happens in the Tier 2 draft more than I ever have been. It's not
yeah.
just entertainment for me anymore to get to pick on everybody and the choices they made. It's actually now, okay, hey, I need my guy to do well.
Oh no, Kerryon Johnson just got picked right before my buddy just
That's
did.
exactly right. Nobody's picking Carry On this year. Actually, somebody needs to pick Carry On this year. Just keep that in mind. He's sleeper pick. You know, he's not hurt or anything.
You
Trust
heard it
me.
here first.
You heard it here first. That's right. So, buddy system is big thing number one. I think that is going to add some color and some vibrancy to our league. Next up, we need to talk about team names. So, we have 24 teams to keep up with this year. That is going to be difficult enough for the three men in this room, much less the people who are playing in the
you're
leagues
not gonna know
and
who anybody
just trying to keep up with what's going on. So leagues are going to be made public, this year. So if you're not playing in the leagues, you'll still be able to keep track of things. Well, here's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we are able to have some consistency so that we know who's who throughout the season. So there's one rule and only one rule.
There are no rules.
Yeah, that's exactly right. No, not at all. The one rule for this year is just do not change your name in the middle of the season. So we are believers that part of the fun of fantasy football is getting to name your team and to come up with something fun and quirky or, degrading to another league member or whatever it may be in your name, which is wonderful. And we want you to have that freedom to do so. But what we can't have happening is we can't have, hypothetically, Ryan Keck or Owen Forsman. Let's go Owen Forsman changing his name.
The worst.
from one thing that has to do with Russell Wilson to Owen and Russ forever or whatever it is, whatever he changed it to
Honestly,
mid-season.
I particularly like me and you. We have the same name. Year in and year out. Everybody knows who we are. Patrick, you actually change your name each year. Do you know what your name is going to be this year?
I'm just going to follow the rules, I guess.
Yeah.
No, we don't have rules. This is the only rule that you can't change your
You
name.
just can't change your name.
It's going to be my name.
I actually wanted the rule that you had to have your name in parentheses so that people would know
This is true.
who you are when you're looking at it. But Bailey, I side with like the Hunger Games government whenever I read that fiction. So Bailey was like, we can't do that. We need creativity. Whatever.
And I won't lie. A lot of it was tied to the fact that I'm very sentimental towards
Just put
my
your
fantasy.
name next to it.
The problem is Yahoo gives you limited characters, and you're not
That was a good
able to
point.
do
I
that.
forgot about
and
that.
so
That's right.
it actually limits
wouldn't
what
work.
people can actually do. So here's the deal: if you're in the league, keep your team name the same. Be as creative as you want to be, but keep it the same throughout the season so that everybody can follow along. We don't want people being confused, halfway through of like, well, I thought that guy named Owen was winning, but I don't even know who his team is anymore. Maybe he's down here in 7th place, which is exactly where you're going to be, Owen.
Two-time league champion, back to back.
It
That's
ends.
disrespect.
It ends this year.
All right,
I'm
next
letting you know. Next up, so deputy commissioner stuff. So last year, one of the things that we quickly learned was that having myself commission 2 leagues, only one of which I was in, was a little bit difficult. Now, we all know I'm a benevolent ruler. This is not a democracy. It is a dictatorship. This is how this works. I am in charge.
You're like a Stannis Baratheon.
I'll take it. He's the rightful king. Just so we know.
Well,
that is his throne.
More like
I want it to be clear.
Joffrey.
It is his throne.
A
little bit of
You
Joffrey.
know what, guys? We can just we'll end this right now. You'll feel okay with that? All right, cut. Here's the deal. It is a little bit too much to manage, and I would like to delegate some of my authority.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah, I got things going on. It's hunting season while it's football season. I got things to do. So I am delegating some of my authority out to a tier 2
Can
member.
I just interrupt you? What are all these tasks that this commissioner needs to be doing? That's gonna free you up.
It's daily stuff, Okay.
Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions.
Okay.
This year, it was voted on by members of the league that my deputy commissioner, or my assistant to the commissioner, as I like to say, would be Patrick Coker. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
I want him to become the big league commissioner next year. I'm not
think
gonna lie.
that
I'm
would
gonna
be
start
good.
voting that.
That
I think that would be interesting.
We shall see. We shall see. Here's the deal. Some of the things that I want you to be handling, honestly, for me, are going to be the payouts, the weekly payouts for highest score.
He's not gonna do any of that.
If you don't do any of
He's not
that,
gonna do
we're
any
going to
of
have
that.
some real problems.
He's not gonna do it.
Second thing that you get to do as your esteemed position
will do
is you
this.
get to decide on one extra rule for tier 2 that does not apply to tier 1, and it can be anything of your choosing.
I already have it. I'm not going to say it yet, but I already have it.
You're going to save it for draft night?
Yeah.
Or do you want to say it?
Have you
on
told
draft
us?
Night? Not right now. He hasn't told me. I had no idea.
I told you both.
You did?
Yes. Check your text messages.
I'll go back and look through it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I do remember you saying something, but I don't remember what it was. Don't tell me.
Okay.
He's gonna announce it on draft night, so it's totally gonna mess with a lot of y'all's draft strategies if it's a dramatic rule. But nonetheless.
Dang, that's gonna be so annoying. I don't know. I don't remember what it is.
I don't remember what it is, but I know that there's potential to be very annoying.
So everybody who's in tier 2, just be on your toes.
That's right. Be on your toes. But that is the man in charge over in tier 2 this year. Next up, this actually isn't on our list. I'm sorry. I'm about to mess you up. I wanted to go with scoring changes. I unilaterally made this decision. I announced it in an email. We are officially going no kickers this year.
What?
It's great.
Period. We're
We
done
don't have
with
to talk
them.
about them. We talked about them so much last year.
We are kicking the kickers out. We are done with kickers.
Great.
I am tired of it. I don't want to lose any more games based upon somebody's freak week with, Will Lutz or whoever.
Yeah.
So we're done with that. Lastly, schedule. I want to talk about that. So, Chris, give everybody the rundown on when our shows will be.
We're gonna do once a month. If you can, see, I don't know if can they see the text here.
It's small.
It's very small.
If you're not watching this in full screen on your home display,
In 4K.
I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
We
come
have our show today, which is 8:25. Doesn't really count. Then we've got 9:08, 9:29, 10:27, 11:17, 12:13, and 1:05. The most important thing is you just once a month.
Yeah, once a month is really when it boils down
And
to.
if you're in the league, we will text out when the show is posted. If you're not in the league, go ahead and mark your calendars.
Yeah.
And hope you get to enjoy the show.
It's kind of great how that worked out. Like, it really did work out to where we'll get to do like a first quarter show, a halftime show, a third quarter show, a fourth quarter show, and then a postseason show. So it's
gonna be fun.
Be pretty great. I'm really looking forward to it. Another new item. This isn't really affecting the league, but we have a new segment for you guys that I'm actually really excited about because we have so many guys in the league. Our new segment is Manager of the Month.
I have a drop for this. You want to hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Manager of the month. Of the month.
Was that like Slipknot? What was the inspiration behind that?
I was messing around with a trap beat, and then
That was
got
a
little
trap
carried
beat?
away. Yeah. Do you want to hear it again? Here it goes.
Manager of the month.
It's making my ears bleed.
All right.
So you had your best work followed up by not your best work.
For what it's worth, I told him about the new segment. I was like, just say the words and like manipulate your voice a little bit. It's so easy to do drops. So this was kind of on me. Sorry about that.
That was a good one.
Wonderful.
So each show, we're going to have a segment where we highlight one person from tier 1, one person from tier 2, and we're going to give you Manager of the Month awards. A variety of factors weighs into our decision, mostly my decision because I control the slides. It will be, your performance in the league, your looks, your interaction with league mates, your looks. And so I'm excited to get to share this with you. We don't really have a Manager of this month because nobody's really done anything.
I mean, I'll take it.
No, I was going to give it to Leo. I mean, Leo kind of
I was about to say, if we're basing it on looks, I have my pick.
Well, I mean, yeah. So, yeah, he got demoted, but, listen, he got a new fridge. He is the
He
best
did get a fridge.
co-host we've ever had. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
he deserves it. I don't
It
know.
was a good show when he was on.
He gets the
I
award.
really enjoyed
All right,
listening to him.
but what I actually want to do with this segment is introduce everyone to our
Yeah, let's do
new
it.
friends in the league.
We got new blood, man.
We had no attrition in the big league for the first time ever. Oh no, we did. We had Garza. So anyway, we have 5 new friends all joining the little league, and I'd like to introduce them
Let's
to you
do
guys. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a slide of each individual, and I've got some facts.
This is incentive for all of you listeners out there to become viewers, for what it's worth.
I'm going to check the
right.
video feed while you do this.
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
I've got some facts that I want to share with everyone. But Patrick, when you come back, and for Bailey,
Yeah.
I would love for you guys to offer a description of each of these individuals using either a word or a phrase that best exemplifies who they are. Okay, so first up on the list
I'm totally
is...
unprepared for this, by the way.
That's fine. Alan, best palate in our league, tipping.
Best palate in our league.
He actually has he has the best palate in the
He
league.
does have a refined palate.
So anyway,
It's very true.
one word or phrase to describe Alan, best palate in the league, tipping.
One word or phrase to describe Alan Tipping. I am going to say Man. I want to say bulldog. That's what I want to say.
Yeah.
I want to say bulldog, and here's why. Because I believe this man is going to bring a tenacity to our league. To be quite honest, Allen's
It's a life. I mean,
Allen
what do you-
is coming in to win. I'm just going to say it. Allen is the new Cole, in my opinion. Sorry, Allen.
I don't know about that.
No, he is coming for one purpose and one purpose only. He is coming to get into the big
So,
league. That's it.
For what it's worth, when we were discussing who was going to enter into
That's right.
the league, we recruited, like we brainstormed. We had a
Yeah,
list of
that's
people
right.
we wanted to invite, and we discussed and we debated.
Yep.
But for Allen, he told us he was going to be in the
That's-
league.
that's
Like
a
he was
fact.
never invited.
No,
he
just
told
said,
me he was going to be in the league.
I'm playing next
and
year,
in our
just
discussion,
so you know.
in our discussion, it was like, all right, well, so this spot's to Allen. He told us.
100% how it happened, and it was just like we accepted it.
I don't know if
That's
you
great.
remember, Bailey, but when I was trying to join the league, I told you to send me the people in the league, and I would tell you who to kick out.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
I do
just
remember
send
that.
me the list, and I'll tell you who to get rid of.
Now, for the record, for any of you former members, you did not get kicked out.
All right, phrase or word to describe Allen.
Ooh.
Best palette in the league tipping.
I'm gonna say intense
There it is.
energy. 2 words.
I like
Okay.
it. Incredible.
All right, just easing right in. I got some facts. Ready?
Let's go.
First one. Everything you could ever look for in a man. This is just a fact.
This is true.
So
Okay. Accepted.
I know from experience that he will leave you fully satisfied in whatever way
Oh, he's that thorough.
that you can think of.
Okay.
I feel-
Thorough.
I feel
So I'll
weird.
change mine to thorough.
I feel
And
very weird.
I'm just gonna leave that there.
yeah, you do
Okay,
that.
let me keep moving.
Yeah, just
All right. Next up, he is an unashamed lover
No.
of Creed.
Are
hey,
you
let's
serious?
go, Alan. Let's go.
Fun fact, he was
Oh wait, you're talking about Creed the band.
Creed the band.
Can you?
Oh,
Oh, dude, I thought we were talking about Creed the
might-
movies.
he
Creed
might
1
like-
and 2.
he might
Like
like
that is
Creed the
my
movies.
jam.
No, he was actually the personal representative for the Creed Underground Army. And actually,
way.
the first time I ever met him
Wait a minute, what?
was in the Haywood Mall in Greenville when I worked at Radio Shack. He was passing out stickers. and we were eating at a table, eating Sarku Japan. And he came up to us and he said, "Do you guys like bands like Pearl Jam?" And we're like, "Of course, who wouldn't?"
No.
And then the rest is history.
That's
Wait,
a real
wait,
story.
guys, hang on.
We have a
hang
lot
on,
of lead. We
hang
gotta
on,
keep going.
Hang on.
No, I
hang
need
on.
to know more.
Chris had a little underground army thing himself.
Go on.
I don't know what he's talking about. Moving
Was it-
on.
was it-
Patrick,
all right.
go on.
Was it Pillar?
Wow.
Allen is the third ranked triathlete in the state of South Carolina. Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing.
So,
What's in
anyway.
the small print there?
He's for his age, which is still
That's-
fine.
that's impressive.
Still fine.
That's
That's
impressive.
really good.
Yeah, no,
some
that's-
other
that's great.
small footnotes. He's a pastor, really good husband, dad, and a cherished friend
he's
that we've
ripped.
had
Look at him.
for 14 years. But that blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, all that.
Moving on. Austin Raindrops Coleman.
Yes.
Word or phrase I'm gonna need from y'all.
I'm not gonna lie. That's the first picture I've ever seen of him.
He's been around the office. He was an intern, office intern for a while.
Well, then
It's a bad picture.
I certainly know him.
This is what Garrison gave to me.
Not gonna lie, Austin, don't be offended, man. Shroot.
Oh, okay.
That's the first word, based solely on that picture.
Luckily, you told him not to be offended.
Yeah, that's right.
Word or phrase?
Good glasses.
I do like the glasses.
Okay, great. One thing you need to know about Austin, incredible freestyle rapper, just a lyrical genius. On the spot,
Better than me?
give him a topic and let him go. Now, he's actually got to the point where he doesn't like doing it. Like, when you talk to him about it, he gets withdrawn, says like he's not very good at it or whatever. League mates, when you ask him to do this, do not let him get away with, I'm not very good at it, I don't want to do it.
Austin.
Our league mates deserve to hear Austin freestyle rap. Do not let him get away with that.
You need to call into the show with a freestyle rap. And
Oh,
just
yeah,
make
that's
it
a good
about
idea.
fantasy football. There's your topic. Go.
There you go.
I want to hear this. Need to hear it.
Okay. Next fact. He never reads software license agreements.
What?
He just clicks agree
For shame, bro.
and moves on.
For
Good
shame.
grief, dude.
All right.
You kiss your mother with that mouth?
Lastly, he wanted Pam and Roy to get back together in
Okay,
the office.
we are done.
And I know, that's what I'm
done.
saying.
I'm done with you.
Listen,
I'm sorry. We're done.
I'm just reporting the facts. These are ironclad facts. He's also, dear friend of Garrison, one of the greatest people to be around, genuinely, but blah, 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 whatever. We need to keep
Living in
moving,
Charlotte
okay.
now, right?
Is that what he's living in Charlotte?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's living in Charlotte now, which I'm very excited for. I think that's awesome.
Okay, whatever.
I love
Great.
that.
Good. Congratulations, Charlotte.
Yeah, Citizen Church.
No.
Next up,
terrible.
Shane John Johnson.
Shane.
Word
The
or phrase?
John.
I got my word unknown because I don't know him.
Okay, so
I need another
Shane.
one. I need another one.
Shane's
Another
been-
one?
Snap judging him by his name with the little
By
that
his
you know.
name? Well, if I'm snap judging him by his name, Shane, I'm going straight Walking Dead, and this man must be a bad man. All right? A bad man.
Okay.
Or the Punisher.
I don't.
Or
He's
the Punisher.
one of the most amazing human beings I've ever met. I will say that.
I love
Okay.
that.
Well, I've got some facts for you. He's actually an adult. Just this is the
Yep.
picture that Patrick got from his spouse Camille. I actually have.
I don't respect the list anymore.
I have. These are my facts that I know. But listen to this. So, like, I was thinking about it. I was like, why would Camille give us a picture of him when he's a child when we asked for this? And it's like, maybe she is long conning him, like, for a prank. She has no pictures of him as an adult. And then one day he's going to wake up and she's going to be like, who are you? Get out of my house. And he's going to be like, I'm your husband. He's like, then where are all your pictures? And then his mind will be blown. I really think that might be what is happening in this situation. I assume he has no regrets. I don't know anything about him, but
I could fill in some gaps here if you want.
okay, go ahead.
Okay,
I mean,
so
I think I've
his,
comprehensively covered.
His parents, they own a bakery in New Jersey, and he
Whoa.
was
On Castor Avenue.
subjected to slave
A
labor
delicatessen.
as a child. No,
Does he have baking game?
Oh, he has any kind of cooking game. This man is legit.
Shane,
Anyway,
draft night. Bring some goodies.
anyway, so that's a picture I would assume from his parents' bakery when he was a child.
Paper cuts of
I actually didn't know him very well, so I had to just put whatever.
He's a big Phillies fan. You like the
Hey,
Phillies?
man, that's good.
Lots of Phillies aren't doing very well, so we're not going to talk
But he's
about
also
that right
he's a Cowboys fan when it comes to football. So
I'm all right with
now.
it.
Next up, Puddin.
Yes.
Gomer. Words.
Yes, Blake, my man. Big city dude slumming it with us in fantasy football right now. That's where I'm at.
Big city dude.
what city?
New York.
Why?
Because he loves Jesus and wants people to know Jesus.
In New York though?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
He is a rich man's Dixon. What's your word?
That's another guy that only a few people here know.
Okay. I'm gonna say fine. like I don't really.
You know Blake, right?
I do not.
You've never met.
Well,
Blake?
never met him.
You could come up
No.
with anything anyway. All right.
No.
Some
Boo this
facts.
man.
He is a aspiring magician.
He's a magician.
New York City.
I love him so much now.
So he actually, I think legally, changed his name to Puddin so that he could apply. It was a requirement for to apply for the Magic Castle club. I don't know if he's got accepted or whatever.
Please come visit us and do magic.
So anyway,
No, hold on, no, Chris. I need to pause right here. This is one of my oldest friends in existence.
I think I would know. I put it as a fact.
I need to know if this is actually true or not. If it's really true, I'm texting him tonight and finding out what the heck is going on.
Okay, let me continue with my facts.
There it is.
He calls hashtags waffles
Oh my
and does not get older. He just levels up.
All of my questions have been
So
answered.
these are my facts
All of my
that I
questions
had
have
about
been
Puddin.
answered.
I should have consulted you about Puddin
Maybe.
or Shane, but
Maybe.
anyway, we're gonna move on.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if he's a legit magician, then I'm in.
he's legit.
He may be.
Anyway,
Okay.
last up, this is our last new friend of the league, Stark iRobot.
Never heard of him.
Winner.
Ooh,
Winner.
how do you know that? He is.
I know how my man does fantasy sports. I know.
That's how he does life.
I know
Bailey.
he has
It's
a
not just-
history. He has a history of meticulously combing through fantasy podcasts on his way to work. I know he's in pandemic now and working from home, and that's a whole different level. I don't doubt that his dedication to the game is going to have wavered, and I fully anticipate that this is going to be a man that we are going to see in the League of Champions next year.
Whoa.
I mean, I agree.
But
Yeah, but you got to give
what's
a
your
word.
Okay, I would say he is everything I want to be.
Okay. Fun facts. Does not like movies and cannot smell or taste.
Those are true things.
Nothing I'm about to say is made up. I mean, nothing I have said thus far is made up. But I've known him for 15 years since college. I have been to 70 or 80 movies that I know he has been invited to, that he has actually said no to. He was uninterested in going. And crazier than that,
It's the movies, not the company.
I cannot vouch for the movies, but the smell or taste thing is 100%.
We have
true.
ate hundreds of meals with him over the years, and food is a big deal. We talk about the taste. We're excited about it or whatever. And he's just gobbled them up, no problem. And then like a couple years ago, he said, oh, by the way, I can't smell anything. I really can't taste any food. You've never brought this up. We've eaten so many meals. And so anyway.
No, this is true.
Wow.
This is all true.
Okay.
That's incredible.
All right. Also, he works.
This is so true.
But nobody knows on what exactly. And I've heard him explain his job many times.
Yep.
Like I've looked at him dead in the eyes while he's saying the words, and I know the word insurance. And
I don't think so. I think
No,
it's
it's
software.
something in tech. It is something in tech.
It's very much.
But that's a broad way. It's insurance.
It's Chandler season 1 through 5.
Yes.
We just really don't. We don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine. This is the enigma that we get to know and love together. Lastly, he's in the 1,000-pound.
Oh, he is. He's freakishly strong.
So
And a good athlete.
He can bench, deadlift, and squat 1,000 collective pounds, which is such an amazing milestone to complete. And he really just got intense about it in the last 3 or 4 months. Really proud of him. He also is a really great dad, faithful member of our church, good friend, whatever. Those aren't facts.
That is really impressive.
He helped me cut down a tree as well.
No saw. Just anyway.
There was a saw.
That is amazing. That is absolutely.
Those are our new friends.
Man,
welcome to the league.
Yeah, welcome to the league, guys. These men were carefully debated and handpicked to join the league, and they are a welcome addition to our squad. I'm very excited to hear how everybody pans out this season. What's the next segment we got, guys?
We got topic of the show.
Topic of the show.
Isn't that right?
Let's
On
go.
the show notes.
Yeah, topic of the show. Let's do it.
We've already played this song, but we're gonna do it again.
It's the topic of the show. The topic of the show. You're gonna love this topic, just trust me. Give it a chance, would you please?
All right, Chris. How are we doing this buddy selection?
First, I want to give some history. In front of you on the back side of your sheet is our league history. I could only go back 3 years because ESPN has deleted all past leagues, but it doesn't really matter. That's okay. It's what have you done for me lately? And so I have past champions, past runner-ups, past playoff performers, and then the bottom tier. And I have actually extrapolated a power ranking system that I've linked in the show notes below. So you'll be able to actually look at this.
Love where my name is at.
Based on your past results, you can see where you rank in terms of performance level for this league. And so you get a pretty big bump if you won a championship. You get points if you've been in the top 4. You get subtracted points if you're in the bottom 4. And so I've ranked all 24 teams.
Oh my God.
So you can know if you're paired up against someone who's been a quality performer in the past, or if it's someone who is, a bottom dweller. Now, this list had some surprises to me. Did you guys have any surprises to you guys? Specifically at the bottom of the list, Paul's name is shocking to me.
So, question, Chris, before we get too far into this, can we post a link to this document in the show notes?
I just said that.
Did you say that?
I said that already.
I did not hear
It's all right. He doesn't listen to the show.
I don't
Hopefully
listen to
you
the
do.
show. Sorry.
There is a link to the show notes to this power rankings.
Good. I'm
Hope
sorry.
hope you can enjoy it.
I'm sorry.
I don't care. I don't care
I
at
was
all.
enamored
Thanks.
by the fact that you did this
That makes total sense.
research.
I
That's
appreciate
what it was. I was.
All right.
but
Anything you'd
yeah.
like me to repeat?
No, you're good.
No, but yeah, no, I'm shocked that Paul's so low. Paul is really good at fantasy football.
If you get paired with Paul, don't be like, oh, well, he's 22. I'm going to be disappointed. He's a great fantasy player. He's probably due for a really quality year.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. And honestly, he's down here at 22, but he is in the League of Champions. Let's just keep that clear. You know, like he has avoided relegation.
Yeah.
He has consistently
The first column is the current tier that they are in. Dev
great.
is obviously the best counterpart.
Congratulations on
historically-
your wedding, Dev, by the way.
Don't interrupt me again. The best counterpart in tier 2 that any League One member would be happy to get paired with because
Yeah.
you would expect him to
Yeah.
perform really
No,
well.
that's great.
Now, also, Patrick is at the bottom of the list. He's a really good bottom dweller. Like, I actually think he
Yeah.
is going to have a great year this
I don't-
year.
I don't
I
think
hope
so.
I'm paired with him. I really do.
I don't think
He's going to do a great job.
Yeah.
Now you're going to know who is starting and who is playing.
No,
and-
it would be really nice for you guys to be something of a team if you get buddied up. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Let's
If
do it.
it'll have me. If it'll have
Yeah,
me.
if you'll have
I will
it.
have
All right. So the way this is going to work is
Man, that's awesome.
feel free to chime in on any other noticeable items while I set this up. But I'm going to try to set up what's known as the Wheel of Insanity, and I have everyone's names already loaded up in this league. Hang on.
Ignore this screen.
give me
This
a-
is a slide.
Give me a
for sure.
moment. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
This league, this Wheel of Insanity it's gonna be multiple repeats, right? Like always.
Probably, like always.
No, I'm going to delete their names after I do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I figured it
Okay,
out.
well done.
Loquacious life. How do you spell loquacious?
Exactly.
I got it. LOQ. That's all you need. Bailey.
Man, this is rad though. Owen, those back-to-back championships for Owen really, that is something right there.
Oh, yeah, that
he's got
catapulted him.
I mean, he has double-digit in the power ranking, where the rest of us are single-digit. Some of us are negative.
Dude,
but-
we haven't give him enough credit.
Yeah.
It's hard to win
Yeah.
back-to-back leagues. Like,
That's
we're,
true.
50 minutes into this episode? We haven't really mentioned him all that much. This is a podcast about the league. He's amazing. That's an amazing performance back-to-back years.
Yeah, but
Owen
there's
was our
charisma
back-to-back
too.
champion.
You gotta, it's showmanship. Gotta go out and get him.
Yeah, his reign of terror is going to end this year, though. I'm coming for him. It's my belief. You got that drag and drop here, bro? We good?
All right. Oh, man. Let's get this wheel a little bit bigger.
Totally rehearsed.
Well, I knew this part was going to be clunky.
Oh, okay.
Let's try to make it bigger. All right. Why ain't this
No.
bigger?
You need to go
Well,
to the full screen.
Yeah,
one.
you slid it into the dual
Half screen, yeah.
It's not going to make a difference,
It
guys.
will if you do the full screen
Go to the full screen.
right
There you
there.
go.
Look.
I told you.
All right, now zoom in. Do Apple Plus.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Thanks, Bailey and nobody
Yeah.
else. Boom.
All right, let's see this.
Tier 1.
All right, so how's this working? You're gonna spin twice.
I've got 2 wheels.
Oh,
And,
I see. Okay.
Patrick's going to edit all this out.
You're gonna edit this dead time, bro.
Where is the
I do love that
cursor?
Patrick keeps getting up to check the video feed because I know we need to. It's just real smooth right there. We're gonna need to employ somebody to actually run this.
Probably.
Figuring out the kinks.
Why can't I find my cursor? All right.
All right, so Patrick, while he does this,
Let's.
what's going on with you, man?
We can edit this out because I can't find my cursor.
What do you mean you can't find it?
It should be over here, and I don't see it. Oh, I got it.
If you wiggle it real quickly.
How long have you had a computer?
This is my first day.
Not long enough.
This is my first time.
Not long enough.
All right. I'm close.
There we
Boom.
go.
All right.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so we're going to spin the first wheel. Will you write down the pairings so I don't have to mess around
Yeah.
with the little spreadsheet?
That's
Okay.
right.
First pairing. Oh, you know what you could actually do? I'm going to send you a link. Forget it. Just write down the pairings.
Okay.
All right. Tier 1. First name on
Paul.
All right. We're going to see who he's paired with in Tier 2.
If he gets Stark, they're winning.
This will get old. I probably should have done this. Oh,
Leo!
hey!
What a great match!
Paul and Leo. Beauty and the
That's
Beast.
a great band name, by the way. That's so cool. That is,
All right.
I like that pairing. That's great. That's
a great pairing.
That's gonna be really good for both of them. Snipes and Puddin'.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
Big City Bros.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been deleting these
You haven't
people.
deleted anybody at all.
Snipes again.
Don't worry. Alan in tier 2.
Alan in tier 2.
I forgot to
and
delete people.
Owen. I like it.
Ooh, that's a power move.
That is
right
a power.
there.
Man, Owen, you're gonna lose, but me.
Okay,
and
Bailey.
Dude, let's go. I'm gonna be in your ear all draft night, man.
Patrick's gonna quit.
How delightful, the two commissioners here. This is good.
Gino and Stark.
That is a great match. That is a great match.
All right, I'm probably gonna have to delete some names after this round.
Garrett.
Garrett and Garrison.
Garrison.
The 3 Gs. All right.
The 3 Gs?
Let's delete 2 Gs. Let's delete some names real quick
All right. Modify that wheel.
because this is gonna
Wait.
get super boring.
I don't know. We've been flying through. How many teams we got left?
Yeah, but it's gonna be a lot of redundancies.
Okay.
Paul's gone. Gino's gone.
Gino's gone. Garrison's
Garrison's
gone.
gone. Flo's there.
Flo is there.
Owen's gone because he's with Alan.
Yeah.
Snipes is gone.
Snipes
Okay,
is gone.
That's great.
That's it.
Let me click save. All right. Next, modify this wheel.
Can you find your cursor?
It's not easy. This is a 4K TV. It's too good.
Get rid of
Puddin's
Stark.
gone.
Puddin's gone.
Yeah, Stark,
Stark is
Patrick,
gone.
Alan,
Patrick's
Leo.
gone. Patrick, I'm so glad.
Garrett's
that you and I
gone.
paired up. This is
Leo's gone.
great.
Patrick's gone. Stark's gone, right?
Stark
Yes.
is gone.
All right. We got everybody. Second half. This is going to be great. Scroll down. Scroll down. All right. Ready?
Name Cooch.
First name.
Because everybody thinks it's his last name.
It's a great last name. That is a first name. Crawford and Keach. Shane.
Oh.
Was he already picked?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Well, do you have an equal number of pie slices on this? It does not look like you do.
I wrote Crawford.
Nephew Dean and
Alan's already been picked. You
I
gotta
didn't
delete
delete Alan. I didn't
Yeah.
delete Alan. Let's do another one.
Nephew Dean. And Devin.
That's pretty good, Nephew Dean.
That is, we have.
He's part of my coolest thing.
We have double G
Nephew
and
Dean.
double D. That's great.
Cousin Chris, come on, baby, come on, baby.
Chris and Chris. Chris and Chris.
Oh, God.
Keck. Oh.
My nemesis.
Oh, no, that's good for Chris.
Good for Chris. All right, me,
All right, let's go. Come on.
Keach. Come on, Cole. Come on. Come to Papa. Let's go.
I didn't know I wanted something so bad until this happened.
Well, it's a good thing.
This is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. I am so happy right now. That is gonna make
We're gonna be great
that is gonna make
counterparts.
for some fun commentary.
Cole, me and you are going to talk like every day. now.
Every single day. Cousin Chris and Crawford.
All of them are already taken. Crawford's
they
already
are.
taken. Cousin
They
Chris
are.
already taken.
Who's not taken?
Yeah.
Banksy.
Banksy.
Are we down to the last one?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, then it's Banksy and whoever's left. Shane's taken. Who's left?
Cole's taken. First name Keach. Keach is
Keach.
Yeah.
Banksy and Keach.
Banksy and Keach. Power couple.
Keck's been had, right?
All right. I will put these counterparts in the show notes. So you can actually.
That's great.
Wait, do you not want me to do that? Because then
No, I do want you
it
to
takes
do
away the reveal. We'll talk
No,
about
this is the reveal.
it. Then
Yeah, but
they'll
they
see
can
the
look at the
show notes
notes
before they watch the episode.
Yeah, or listen to the episode, yes.
I don't care.
Okay, we don't.
Watch it in the show notes. Because nobody looks at the show notes before the episode. anyway.
Most people don't even know show notes exist.
Boom. There you go.
Exactly.
All right. Good job, everybody.
Well done. Love that. That's actually great. Man, Coker. This is going to be a good year for us, bro.
Good times to be had.
Dude, here's my goal. To win Tier 1 and get you promoted. This is going to be good.
It's going to happen.
Win them both.
Let's win them both.
That's what I'm talking
Let's
about.
go.
I don't think this is a bad idea. I think this is not going to happen.
I'm excited. Actually, I will be quite honest. Coming into this season, I would never admit this publicly. I do have a fear that I'm going to get relegated.
It could happen to any of us.
I have that fear this year. I wasn't too afraid last year. This year, I've got a little bit of that in me. But, you got to fake confidence for people, especially, when you're
And the commish.
the commish. You got to let people...
Got to show up.
No, that's it. That is it. All right. Well, gentlemen, is there anything else we need to cover today?
We got a weekly preview to give our predictions on who will get relegated. We
Let's
don't have to do that.
No, I would really like to do that. That actually, I was just talking about that, so that's actually a really good segue into weekly previews. Let's hit it.
But don't click weekly preview because he already did that drop.
I already did that.
Do the other one.
Weekly
Recap.
review, weekly recap. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's it.
Hold on.
Which is just
Yeah. We just want everybody to hear all of them, right?
Oh, you don't have it?
I didn't import it.
Boo.
Weekly recap. What, how do I,
Yeah.
What is it?
Want
to know.
to know,
I got it. It's coming in.
because last year we know you couldn't follow this show. Or
That's
something
it.
like that.
That's it.
Because we got your feedback. Oh, yeah. There it is.
Weekly recap is what you want to know. Cause let's be honest, last year you couldn't follow this show. We got your feedback loud and clearly, and we took it to heart so dearly.
So dearly.
Here's your recap.
Take what?
Take that. Let's hear it for feedback.
I don't know if we need drops or we just need to.
This is good for me, man.
Just
Like,
do the musical.
hey, 100th
Live-
episode. 100th
live show.
episode is the musical. Let's go,
it.
man.
All right. I'm down for it.
You guys would be good.
That's great.
Now,
love it.
I really wish he would have gotten you to do the idea that I had for
What was the
new
idea?
show.
Yeah.
This is the greatest show. It just belted out like Hugh Jackman. Like I know you can.
Oh,
He
you
could.
know what? I've actually never seen The Greatest Showman. Real talk.
Homework.
Cut.
Yeah.
All right.
I know it's on Disney
Homework.
Plus. All right, so we're looking at the preview for the league. We're
So
giving
I-
our picks, right?
That's
on
right.
what
I
we
just
think is
wanna-
going to happen.
I just want to show you guys our predictions last year.
I'm going to
So
check the
yeah.
feed while you do
the
that.
preseason episode last year, we said tier 1 was going to relegate Patrick, Garza, Garrison, and Crawford. And we said it was going to promote Dean, Banksy, Cole, and Keach.
Now,
This-
how did we do is the real question.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Luckily, good question.
There it is.
The results 50% for each
Boom,
tier
baby.
1 relegation and tier 2 promotion. So I believe what's about to happen is when we throw out these names, 50% are going to be right.
That's right.
So I'm looking at you.
I-
If I said your name or we said your name, 50% chance you
You.
can get promoted or relegated.
I feel really good about this because we were going in blind. This is just straight gut based upon some limited past performance, and we hit 50%, man. That's good.
Yeah. Well, we do have the power rankings now. So
Nah, that's true. All right, so let's go around the horn. Let's just hear it. Patrick, let's start with you. Who do you think is going to get promoted, and who do you think is going to get relegated?
So I'm going to need a list of the different people in the league.
you got it right here.
Well, it's
Here,
right
Okay,
there.
okay.
Current tier right
Yeah,
here.
I can't really.
24 names is a
Sort
lot to keep
this.
up with. This is why you should keep your team name consistent. this year.
Okay. All
For
right.
Patrick
For
specifically.
so I'm
You're giving one
I'm
for
picking
relegation.
Bottom four.
One relegation?
One relegation, and we'll do a consensus.
Oh, I dig it. For the last
One more. We'll just debate who's the last
Okay.
pick.
One
One-
relegation, one promotion.
One relegation.
But
Okay.
we'll start with relegation.
Which that's so insulting.
It is.
I'm gonna
But
say.
I got mine.
I know who mine is. Too.
Gosh.
I'm about to take it.
I'm gonna say Crawford.
Oh. Whoa.
I love
Whoa,
you. I
dude.
love you, Matt Crawford.
Just-
He's got first pick this year.
I know you don't listen to our podcast, but I was talking about how Crawford probably should have won the league last year.
Yes.
If a ball bounced his way.
That's right. He was very close to winning.
I can only do my best, and I have no regrets.
Makes sense. Garrison, I pick you every year. This year is the year that I'll be right. You're getting relegated.
Man alive. All right, so
And I hope you win, Garrison. I'm certain I will be talking good about your team week in and week out, just to let you know.
all right. So my real pick is me. I think this is the year. I think it actually happens for me this year. I think I get relegated.
That's your buddy, dude.
However,
I mean,
I have to
he's-
fake confidence, so I'm not going to pick man. I'm going to pick Paul, and here's why. He's circled the drain for a couple of years.
Quietly, though.
Quietly.
I had no idea.
Quietly. He has the acumen to win the league every year, but for some reason he doesn't, and I think this is the year that it actually costs him.
I think he'll win the championship this year. We cannot be further across. All right. Who's the last consensus pick to get relegated?
All right, let's see. Last consensus pick to get relegated.
Dang, everybody looks
Banksy.
strong. Honestly, I'm a worst to first kind of guy. I think Owen. Owen's due. He's gotten a lot of luck.
No way.
All right, fine.
I can't see Owen.
Then it's got to be one of the new guys
let's
because you're not
go.
going to pick me.
Let's go. I think Banksy. I think he's due.
He just got promoted last year.
The true problem
Made
with
the
this
championship.
is everyone is very good in that top tier league.
That's right.
And so it's tough.
You
to
deserved your spot.
pick. Tell me again who you picked, Chris.
I said Owen just because.
You know what?
No.
Yeah, Owen, you're
No
done.
way.
First
No,
to
I
worst.
Owen
disagree.
is done.
happens.
I disagree.
Yes.
He has
But
a
it's two
cheat
to
code.
First to worst.
He's got a cheat code.
All right,
Nah, he's too pot
your
committed to
vote,
Russell Wilson,
But it's
man.
Owen.
This Banksy is my vote.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
except
fine.
it's Owen.
Consensus is Owen.
Consensus
All right,
is Owen.
promotion.
Yeah.
This is more fun.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Let's go. All right, so 100%. I already know who I'm picking. It is without question number 1 draft pick, Stark. Stark is getting promoted.
Okay, I
He's
respect
going
that.
to win the league.
Cousin Chris, you are smarter than everyone. You have my genetics, and those
Same
two
name.
facts will allow you to win the league, not just get
Whoa.
promoted. He also just had a baby, and so he was like, should I play fantasy this year? I can't really respond to text messages. So my pick may not happen, but it should happen.
Right.
Cousin Chris.
The degree of confidence with which you gave that pick makes me want it to be Stark and Chris in the championship, and let's just see what
I
happens.
could see that.
Yeah. Patrick.
I'm gonna go with Shane.
Shane.
100%.
That is friend loyalty
Yeah.
right there.
Yes.
But any factual
respect it.
reasons?
I think effort-wise, he will be right up there with everybody else.
I like it.
Our consensus pick is going to be Patrick. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Wow.
The missing key was he just didn't know how to find out if players that are hurt are playing in the game or not.
And
that is
I
a
don't-
huge disadvantage.
and
Can you
I don't
imagine?
like fantasy football. There's also that. Like, I don't like.
Well, come on.
fantasy
I'm picking
football.
you right now.
I'm not gonna lie. I had you, and I had one other person in mind.
Okay.
Just for the sake of
Who's
discussion.
the other person?
It would be J. Cole.
Well,
Oh, I forgot about him.
yeah, he'll get it.
He was our consensus last year. He
Yeah.
hurt us.
But it's tough. It's tough because Allen is also in that tier, and
Ooh.
all three of y'all are like
Oh,
right
yeah,
there
Allen's-
for me.
Forgot about Allen.
Because
Allen's a
it's
good
like
one, too.
I know you're gonna work hard. I know that you were just honestly you were not looking at the right place away from maintaining your streak in
Sorry,
tier 1.
I'm
kickers.
here. I'm here
Hurt
for the
kicker.
show.
But
Two
Allen-
different
For the
hurt
show.
kickers in consecutive weeks.
I do have this like sneaky.
Why do kickers
suspicion.
get hurt? What are they doing? It's so taxing that they get injured.
Good point.
It is a good point.
Like
which
they
is why
show
we-
up and they kick and they go home. They don't have to condition.
This is why. This is why we got rid of them, so that what happened to you doesn't happen to anybody else. I do have this like vision in my head of what will happen at like the end of the year. Like what I really kind of want it to be is I want it to be Allen and Cole fighting for that 4th spot.
Oh gosh, it'd be a bloodbath.
That is what I want, man. I just
Yeah,
think
bloodbath.
that would be high quality entertainment for all of us involved. I think it would be absolutely fantastic.
All right.
Well, gentlemen,
What did you say? Cole or Allen? I say Cole.
Cole.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. All right, we got it.
I love it.
Keep moving on.
I love it. Well, gentlemen, you've heard it here first. So we'll look back, in 14 weeks, 15, 16 weeks, however many weeks it is.
50% of them will be right.
And 50% of them will be right. You can take it to the
50% wrong.
bank. And I'm glad we had all those other little caveats of like, I really think this guy, but it's actually going to be, or maybe that was just me. I don't know. But nonetheless, I look forward to seeing how things turn out, man. I tell you what, guys, I'm really, really excited about this season. I think it's got a lot of promise. I do want to say to the rest of the league mates, I hope that you guys are as excited as we are. Obviously, we're kicking off the rust on this whole show thing, but the show exists to enhance your fantasy football experience. Like, we believe that what we have with this league is something that most fantasy football leagues never have. We have, in my opinion, the highest degree of fun, the highest degree of extras that enhance the enjoyment,
Without a
and
doubt.
and the highest degree of competition. I love the level of competition that we have in this league, and nobody's a jerk about it, but everybody's intense about it, which is lovely.
Some people are jerks.
Oh, you're right. You know who you are. So I am really, really looking forward to this season. I think it's going to have a lot of promise. A couple of things to know about. Genuinely, you need to have your calendars marked for September.
It's in 2 Sundays.
It's in 2 Sundays. What is the first Sunday in September? I have forgotten that
pull it
date.
up.
Yeah, pull it up real quick.
So today's August 25th, and there are 31 days in August. Let's see if I can beat the computer. Clicking the month.
I should know this off the top of my head. I'm the commissioner. This is a really bad look.
It is September the 6th, guys.
There it is. September 6th.
At what time?
So right now, I think let's go at 8 o'clock. We're going to plan at 8 o'clock.
So you want people to be live in attendance?
Yes.
Not required, of course not.
I want you to be live in attendance. It is going to be hosted at the same location. I'm not going to put it out there on the interwebs for everybody to hear, but I'll send it an email. I know, right?
Mm-hmm. Make sure you have your masks and get a vasectomy beforehand, just in case.
All of those things. But legit, we want you to be there live and in person, if at all possible.
I know for a fact that this place is not airlock tight. It's got a lot of holes in the roof, so COVID will just escape out of the room very easily. You have nothing to worry about.
Very easily. We will have the typical good times and shenanigans ready to go for our draft night. We will announce our draft queen per usual.
Whoa. We have a draft queen still?
Always.
Who is it?
Well, Cole was last year.
Oh, wait. Why is it a secret? Who's the draft queen?
Oh, you never know what I'm going to pull.
Oh, wait. You're just coming up with the rules on the draft queen?
I don't remember. Off the top of my head right now. That's the real answer is I don't remember.
Because
it's probably him.
it is.
It's probably you.
He's not going to do it.
Why would I be the draft?
can't
I
control
had a
him.
great draft last year.
No.
You finished last and you become.
I
the
didn't
draft
finish
queen.
last. I finished in the bottom 4.
I don't remember. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
They're not going to be a draft queen.
Did I-
I'm announcing it now.
There will
I
be
finished
something.
last, I really
there will
don't
be something. I've got some ideas. Nonetheless, we'll announce all that stuff. We'll have our fun. You need to be there.
Ours will finish last.
God, yes.
No draft queen this year.
That is unfortunate.
I finished top of the last.
That is unfortunate. We'll see what we do. Nonetheless, that's a distraction. For those of you who are not going to be able to be live in attendance, remember the big ask is avoid the auto draft as much as possible.
Big time.
I know.
Unless you want to do it, just do
families
it. Just
with
just
kids.
do auto draft.
It's just I
Pick
won't
your
say
kickers first. First 2 rounds are kickers.
I won't say that it ruins the draft experience for everyone else, but it does ruin the draft experience for everyone else. So just do what you can to be there, even if you got to do it on your phone while you're sitting on the toilet. It does not matter. Like, we want you to draft live. It's completely okay. If you are,
Don't sit on the toilet too long, though.
that is true. That's a bad.
It's bad
look.
for you.
That's a
Yeah.
bad look. Also, if you have not yet joined the leagues in Yahoo, you need to do that ASAP, as well as joining the league just for draft night on the Sleeper app. All of those links have been provided to you in your email, so you should have them. If you need them again, I will send out an email prior to draft night, making sure that you've got what you need. Also, if you have not paid your league dues, you need to do so. The reminder is that it's $50 for those of us who are in Tier 1, $30 for those of us who are in Tier 2. If this is your first time in Tier 1, you also owe your trophy fee, your administrative fee.
Show me the
of
math. I don't understand.
$5.50. So that would be that would be
Trophy fee.
$55.50 for you.
Jeez.
We've all paid it. Don't complain. It is what it is.
Doesn't
all
make
right,
any
it's
sense,
only
though.
fair. It's only fair. And if you win that beautiful crystal trophy that serves also as a decanter, you will thank me
It's an
later.
incredible trophy.
It is an incredible
I
trophy.
haven't seen it.
Handmade. Well,
in
Owen
person.
has it.
Owen's had it for 2 years.
Owen's sitting down there in Florida just sipping his bourbon, hanging
pictures
out
look
with
amazing.
that decanter. It's very, very frustrating, but he's earned it, I suppose. Nonetheless, guys, we always like to end the show with the coolest thing we saw this week. It's been a long time. I imagine we've got some cool things that we want to talk about. Hit the drop.
The coolest thing I've seen all week. The coolest thing I've seen all week. Yeah!
I have 3 items
Oh, my gosh.
on the list, so I'll go through it really quickly.
my
First
gosh.
one, I would like to tell you guys about fantasy baseball. I don't know if you've ever
Skip.
heard of this or not.
Skip.
But I've been dying
cut
for
the feed and let's
It's a
mute. He's muted.
It's a really fun thing to
is
do.
fun.
I've actually found myself. So I watch Phillies game every night, and now I've got extra players to watch. I've got a pitcher playing. Like fantasy baseball is not as good as fantasy football, but it is very fun. And the standard league settings, it only requires you to have a max of 6 transactions. So like I can't keep up with all the transactions, but only 6 per week. It doesn't really matter. I'm able to keep up with it. Head to head, really, really fun. I strongly recommend fantasy baseball. If you want to play fantasy baseball with me next year,
I played with you one year and I had a good time.
holler at your boy. Second thing, nephew Dean just started college. He's
Nephew
good for you.
Dean,
He's
let's
ND.
go.
He's at Clemson.
Nephew
Last
Dean.
Thursday was his first day as an official Clemson student, and I took him to the Walker Golf Course to do a round of golf.
That's awesome.
And it was amazing. I loved it.
What'd you shoot?
Right at 100.
My man.
And I played poorly.
My man.
So
let's
anyway,
go.
and then third thing, Patrick, you'll like this. I've been watching the show Barry. I am so
I do love
excited
Barry.
about it right now. I'm
Great
season
show.
2, episode 1 or episode 2 now.
Great show.
After this, I'm gonna go get Taco Bell. Cheesy
Oh.
Gordita Crunch, Chalupa Supreme.
You're singing my
And
tune.
I'm gonna watch an episode or 2 of Barry, and I cannot wait till
I
the
will
show's
be
over.
right there with you.
If you think you can't wait till the show's over,
can I just say episode 1? I think it was episode 1 when he was like, "Don't pull that gun on me, man. Don't pull that gun on me." I was hooked at that point.
Yeah.
it was great.
And he's like,
No, it's great.
Strongly recommend it.
Yeah. Very good.
Very good.
Coker, what you got?
So mine is it's gonna be a game, and it's called Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh,
on
heard about this
PS4
game. Know about this
exclusive.
game. Yeah.
It is Red Dead meets The Witcher, is what I would describe it
Set
as.
in samurai era Japan.
Yeah, so 1200 Japan when the Mongols are attacking.
Yeah, man.
So it's really good, really fun. I've had a lot of fun with that.
I'm about it. For me, I was telling you guys about this a little bit earlier tonight, but it is the forthcoming film, The Batman.
Oh yes, that trailer.
When's that coming out, by the way? That feels
2021, so it's a ways away.
Question mark
I can't get
0,
excited.
question mark 1.
It's a ways away for sure. Here's my thing. I am not the type who goes to the movies just to see a movie. You know, like I'm not there. I go maybe once every 6 months.
Whenever a Creed movie comes out.
Whenever a Creed movie comes out, and then Star Wars, like I went to see Star Wars. That's the last movie that I saw in the theaters.
And all the Shades
Coincidentally-
of Grey movies.
Yeah, right. Coincidentally, I went to see this past Star Wars by myself. It was the first movie I ever went to by myself. It was delightful. I loved that experience. And I'll probably do it again for The Batman because this thing looks amazing. Dark and gritty. I love the depiction of the Riddler from the trailer. You know, I mean, it could be a flop depending on, I mean, you never know what a trailer's a trailer.
They've
you know?
only shot 25% of the
Yeah,
movie.
it's like not even done yet.
Yeah.
But from what they've released so far, this thing looks bad to the bone.
I would agree.
So
I will go
I'm
watch
very
it with
excited.
you. You don't have to watch it by yourself.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Don't
I'll bring
ask
some
Stark.
candy.
Yeah, Stark won't come. But you and I can go, hey, we're buddies.
That's right.
Let's do this.
Guys,
That's right.
I'm real life buddy.
I'm sorry. we got to talk strategy, man. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Anyway, all right, gentlemen, you got anything else for us before we go? First inaugural episode in the books.
It was okay.
We're
Yeah,
good.
we did all right. You know,
Fine.
kicking the rust off, man. We got to get back into the swing of things, get everything greased up and ready to go. Gentlemen, as always, we like to leave you with a little fantasy football pro tip. The one for this week is really practical. Join the league already. For crying out loud, you've had that email for a month. Do what you know to do. All right. We love you guys.
Also, pay your dues.
And pay your dues. Pay your dues. We'll see you soon.
Ah, yeah. We taking it back old school with this beat. Here we go. Get ready, get ready. I remember being a kid playing ball in the yard. I thought it was great, man, gonna go real far. Told my mom I'm making the NFL, right? She said, "Aw, son, you're too little and too white." Oh man, my dreams were crushed, you see. And then I thought I might as well try fantasy. It's kinda like football if football were math, and not really fun and kinda well just sad. And that brings us to the show you are about to see. We promise lots of laughs and genuine buffoonery. So sit back, relax, turn that frown upside down, 'cause fool, you in the lounge.